Hi guys, I'm Kennedy and I'm an artist.
And I'm Preya and I'm an artist. And today we are going to be talking about our show, Elsewhere.
So Elsewhere is a dual art exhibition.
It's our first art show. So it really means a lot to us if you come out and support, because this is our debut saying, hey, we're here, we're artists, and we want to be a part of the scene. We want to be a part of the crowd.
We're going to talk a little bit more about the show just so y'all can get some insight. It is happening April 17th in Houston, and we're just really excited. This is self-made for us and
completely self-funded.
Period.
You know, we've been putting our souls into this, so coming and supporting us means the absolute world to us. It's gonna be free champagne, free small bites. It's gonna be a fun night to come see some art, meet other artistic people and creatives. About 4 years ago, I started drawing and painting again because I was trying to connect with my inner child and do things that made me happy. But I was never an artist that was into realism. I was never good at realism. And so growing up in art classes, I was made to believe that I was not a good artist. So the reason that I even started doing art again is because I was I'm 20, I'm depressed. I was about to turn 20. I was I'm 20, I'm depressed, and I want something that is going to help me feel more like myself. And I thought that was coming back to things that I prioritized and made me happy in my childhood. At first, it was really just a fun thing for me to do. It was just this little thing going on with myself. But my friends would come over and they would see my art and they would tell me wow, you should sell this. You should put this up. You should post it somewhere. And I really never took it that serious up until last year. That's when I felt I actually want to do this with my life. And I made that decision and I had it in my mind. I'm gonna have this art show. And then a few months later, I met Kennedy, and now everything is coming into fruition so beautifully. Art is transformation right now for me. It is a total transformation. It makes me feel alive, and also it makes me feel calm at the same time. And there's not much things in my life that give me that feeling besides art.
A segue off of us meeting. So I've been doing different type of art things my whole life, and it's just always been, you're good at it or you like doing something, but never really committing to it fully. And just the past few months, I started creating a bunch of different things, and then I did meet Preya. It takes people pushing you to get to where you're supposed to go, and I feel that's exactly what happened, and that's kind of how the show came into fruition.
We were put on each other's paths to do this, and we want you to be a part of that journey. So coming and enjoying the vibe would mean a lot to us.
Exactly. Elsewhere is the title of the show. We're really excited about that because I think it's open to interpretation of what you think that means. Art takes you to a different world. I do a lot of abstract work. Preya does a lot of texture and different things that you create. You don't really know where it's from either. And it's just kind of your body getting a release in whatever way that means. And that's what art does, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And I think Elsewhere does that.
It is all of the inner corners of our craziest imaginations. I feel there is a lot going on, but it is so intriguing. I think everything that we've been making, I'm so excited for you guys to come and see. It will be on sale, so you can purchase art from this event. We also will have prints for sale, but you don't have to buy anything to come. We just want you guys there.
We're gonna show you a piece each from the show
that is really most meaningful to us, and why it is most meaningful to us. I think every piece of ours, we can say, has its own story encompassing it, and its own background and emotions and just energy that comes with the painting.
So this piece is called Tea Party. I got inspired because my niece, she was having a tea party, and I was oh, that's so cute, let me do something for her. And it kind of just, a lot of my ideas kind of start with feelings or something random that happens. Just her innocence and childlike things from childhood to now. That's kind of what this piece does. I have a few other pieces that are going to be at the show that kind of connect to that theme, but just the femininity and just being a woman and kind of different pieces of you throughout time still having childlikeness to it, but also kind of being taken apart just to get put back together, and still knowing that you're something gentle, you know, despite time and growing up or even being a child, you know, not getting that level of gentleness. And that's kind of what this piece is about.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is my piece. It is obviously really big, so we will insert a picture here. And this piece is called In Bloom, and it means a lot to me because of the canvas itself, actually. This canvas was gifted to me on my 23rd birthday by somebody that meant a lot to me in my life, and I feel like even though I don't talk to them anymore, that person showed me a different view of life that like will forever change me. But I could not think of what to do with this canvas for months. I stared at it for 7 months, you guys. And then as this art show has been coming together and I have been just having these ideas, I started out with a rough sketch and it turned into something more beautiful than I could have ever imagined. I think this is actually one of my most favorite things I've ever made, ever. And I do a lot of different art forms. This has hand sculpted clay flowers all over it, and it's really just beautiful. It means a lot to me. Camera does not do both of them justice. You gotta see it in person. You may be wondering, what should you wear at Elsewhere? Well, you honestly can wear anything. We want you to show up as your most authentic, creative self. We just ask that maybe you don't show up in pajamas. Thank you. This is supposed to be a fun event. There will be champagne there. There will be small bites. It is going to be an evening to remember.
It's gonna have good energy and beautiful art and great people, so we definitely want you there as long as you bring the good vibes as well.
Yes, all good vibes. So tell a friend to tell a friend about Elsewhere, because you guys do not want to miss it. RSVP so that we can know how much alcohol we need to buy.
What the show means to me is really having a place to show myself. Sometimes it's really hard for me to express myself, so I feel like art is definitely a way I can do that. And I just think that's really important to give insight to how I do that myself, but how I know a lot of people can relate, of not really being able to say what you mean, but you can express it in a certain way. And that's just ultimately why.
For me, just being like, hey, this is me. This is something I'm passionate about. This is something I want to do. This is something I want to share with the world, and I hope that you guys can come and enjoy it with us. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video and learn more about what Elsewhere is and why we are doing this and everything. And we really hope to see you there. I really hope that you guys can come and enjoy Elsewhere with us.
Appreciate you taking your time to hear us talk about our show, and definitely come see the show. If you can't support us physically, we would love if you guys would check out our social media. We are going to be constantly, you know, posting art and just up-to-date things about the event and future events like that. So yeah.
Yeah, follow our art accounts, please.
Please.
Yes, I know we're cute on our main ones, but follow our art accounts.
Yeah.
That would mean a lot.
Thank you.
Bye.
What is else?